second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
The pitch.
Here we go, right now.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And they got it! The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
World Series win for the San Francisco.
For the final time here in this calendar year, we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series. Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Here it comes. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Peterson is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Pretty boy Wolverine will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up.
A sensational play. Runner tags, he'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins. No-hitter. The 11th no-hitter.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As Buck Showalter's crew will line up like this. Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his third home run of this series, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Now here's the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. He's set, now the pitch. He'll try it again here, as this time it looks like he's gotten it fair. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. And the pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Wait for a good one. Try to, kid.
Ready now on 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Number 18 will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He waits, now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He's ready, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hauser will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Willie Chavez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, come on. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Ready with the 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Three and two, here it is. Hit on the ground to shortstop. One there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 6-2. C.J. Cron will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
C.J. Cron.
Hey, we got one. Come on. Right here.
Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Now the relay home. And the runner will score from second. Yasiel Puig will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Jock Peterson will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And this storied baseball legacy can add 1 more chapter. The Yankees are again champions of the world.
Well, let the celebrating begin. This is a World Series for the ages. And it came down to a Game 7, but all along, I really felt like this was the better team, and they proved it here. They are the world champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champ.